I'm officially off of TikTok. No more TikTok for me. If you're one of those people that likes videos that get straight to the point, there it is. You can leave now. See ya. However, if you want a little bit more information, a little backdrop, I'll be happy to oblige you on everything that's been going on recently. Now, to tell this story the right way and the whole way, we got to go all the way back to the very beginning, the very start. This would have been around January of 2021, okay? COVID was just starting to kind of wrap up and die off a little bit, and the world was kind of getting back to normal. And around that time in my life, I was going through real bad depression. I didn't have much going for myself. I was working at a chicken house. I felt like there was more for me out there. While I worked at this chicken house, however, I had a great group of co-workers, great group of friends, you know, to this day. Very humorous. Everybody was always in a good joking mood. You know what I mean? Anyways, one day, you know, we were sitting outside, or, you know, we were on break, and they were all on TikTok scrolling through. And at this point, I didn't want anything to do with TikTok. I didn't care for it. You know, I thought it was kind of stupid, and everybody was just kind of showing me these videos of these people doing these skits and all this stuff. One of my coworkers just kind of asked me, you know, she's like, why don't you ever do anything like this? I think you would do great at this. I think you'd be hilarious. And I was like, me? Come on. But she was persistent about it. And then, of course, all the other coworkers jumped on her, and then they were all persistent about it. And they were like, Bryce, you should really try it. So I did. And I've not looked back since. So shout out to my old chicken house coworkers. Y'all are the ones that gave me the idea to do this to begin with. The only reason why I started making videos on TikTok is because I had to. You know, you can't make a post or a status. You know, that's the way you make videos. That's it. I couldn't in a million years expect it to ever blow up, or even, you know, I don't know what the hell is moving in that damn water. But yeah, that TikTok is where I got my start. That's where this all began. This is where this whole character, everything that you see and love today, it's where it started at, was on TikTok. So I got to give TikTok its flowers. You know, that's where it all began. Can y'all see the geese? All the geese are flying back north. There you go. Okay, I was about to say they were going the wrong way for a second there. Now, the first big mistake I can say I honestly made as a content creator was that for the first 2 years I posted on TikTok, I didn't post anywhere else. I didn't post on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. That was a big mistake. I should have been cross-promoting all my material. But for years, I didn't do that. I just stayed on TikTok. And it proved to be a big mistake, because when I decided to move to Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, Facebook blew the fuck up. And don't get me wrong, that was a great thing to happen, but it quickly showed the cracks that was with my TikTok profile. For instance, the viewership on my TikTok, you know, was always decent, but my Facebook viewership blows it out of the water. My Facebook engagement blows it out of the water. You know, the views, comments, reactions, all of it blows it out the water. I just have a better fan base on Facebook. So basically what happened with all that is eventually, you know, TikTok went from being, you know, my main platform, to kind of taking a back seat to Facebook. Facebook became the most, you know, my more dominant app. You know, I'm trying to, I can't fucking speak. And over time, with the viewership not being, you know, like I said again, not near as high as Facebook, it became less and less relevant to me, to the point where I didn't care about TikTok anymore. I didn't care if it just fell off the face of the earth. When that TikTok ban came, I didn't care. I was like, all right, cool. But that's not the reason why I deleted TikTok. Y'all remember how I just said it got to a point where it wasn't really relevant to me anymore? Okay, because of that, I made a mistake. And if it was relevant to me, had TikTok been relevant to me, I would not have made this mistake. Okay, so obviously the ban on TikTok got lifted, but the problem is, if you delete the app out of the App Store, you can't get it back. So if you got the app, you can still get on TikTok, but if you delete the app, you can't get back on, okay? Are y'all starting to catch my drift of what I fucked around and did? I made this long 20, 30-minute video the other day, and I didn't have any room on my phone to save it. It said, oh, you got too much room. So I decided to delete a whole bunch of pictures, a whole bunch of videos. Still not enough room, all right? So I did this thing that I always do when I run out of space. I'll delete a couple apps. I'll delete a few apps, download my video, and then I'll re-download the apps, because for some reason, all of a sudden, it now has enough space. I don't know how that shit works. And one of those apps that I deleted was TikTok. So yeah. And when I went to go get back on it and re-download it, I realized I just fucked up. So yeah, no more Bryce Tucker on TikTok. Whether I wanted to leave or not, we gone now. When I first found out, I was high as shit too. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. And I was like, oh no, when I sober up, I'm gonna be so disappointed and upset with myself, and I couldn't have gave a shit less. I was shocked. But again, that doesn't mean you can't find me. Again, like I said earlier, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, even though it's not really doing very good over there, you know. I got like maybe 30 followers, thanks you guys. I mean, shit, you can Google me. Like dead ass serious. Like, go to Google right now and type in Bryce Tucker. I guarantee I pop up. There should be no good damn reason you can't find me. I'm forever grateful to TikTok for giving me my start and, you know, being the app that this whole journey started on. But I'm not gonna miss it, and I'm not gonna regret it being in the rearview mirror. Also, I've been juggling around the idea of, you know, doing more of these types of videos, you know, like maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. So if y'all enjoy it, you know, give me a like or a comment. Let me know that you guys enjoy it and stuff. So, you know, give me motivation to keep doing it, you know. So, I don't know. I don't ever know how to end these things. If anything, with TikTok being gone now, it now gives me this opportunity to have time and space to go out and try something else, do something different, you know. And I think this is what this is kind of gearing towards. So, again, y'all just let me know. Anyways, y'all make sure to have a blessed day, blessed rest of the week. Peace, love, prosperity. And to the little kids, always remember, my name's Bryce Tucker, and I'm hepatitis C positive. And if you made it to the end of this video, I dropped a little comedy sketch here at the very end just for you. Y'all enjoy. I don't too much care to drink because when I do, I'm irresponsible, and it's a large part due to my friends because they take my keys but not my legs. This video is obviously a joke. I don't have any friends. It's just when I get drunk, you know, I lose all sense of social cues. Like this one time I got kicked out of the Waffle House because I thought the girl was flirting with me. I ended up freaking her out. I told my brother about it too. I said, man, I don't understand, man. That girl was totally messing with me, to which he replied, Bryce, she was asking you what you wanted to drink. That's another thing. I need y'all to take my phone too. Last time I got drunk with it, I texted my kindergarten crush, told her I missed how her crayons were always sharpened. Don't get me wrong, I can drink and still use my head, y'all. It's just usually the wrong one. Let's get it clear though, just because I don't like to drink that much does not qualify me or mean that I'm giving any type of designated driver services. What kind of sane-minded, sober person would subject himself to such debauchery? It's not that I don't want those people to get home safe, believe me. It's just I'd rather walk ass backwards into a wood chipper than hear another grown man get emotional about social issues as if he isn't one cut off in traffic away from a hate crime. Going to the bar and not getting lucky is really not that big of a difference than having a one-night stand. I mean, you have a little bit of fun, you wake up the next morning regretting it, and you got the shits. That's why these days I drink alone and I drink at home.